You ready? About to get louder. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the J Speed Racing YouTube channel. Today we have a special one in store. This is my 2007 335i, and we got something for it today. These are the ARM Catless Dowpipes. We're gonna make this thing a little bit louder and make it less restrictive as far as the exhaust flow. They claim about 20 to 30 wheel horsepower with these dowpipes. I'll go ahead and put the graph here on the screen that they have on their website. This is not a sponsored video, but I picked these bad boys up. They're pretty inexpensive. I think these are the more cheaper version that is offered for the N54. Seems like really nice build quality overall. It's not 100% perfect, but it's all really nicely welded and should do the job, especially for our budget build. At the end of the series, we'll go over how much money we're in this car and how much power we're going to be making, which by the looks of it, it's going to be really impressive. Let's get started. Quick reminder, we're going to be giving away a free J Speed Racing t-shirt to one random comment, so make sure to get a comment in down below. We'll post it in the community feed on the channel, so make sure to go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and message you, whoever won, and you'll DM me on Instagram, and we'll send you out a J Speed Racing t-shirt just for free. Also, don't forget, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, good. So I've heard these rust on pretty well, meaning that through all the heat cycling, they don't come off. One down, we got 3 to go. This is the easy side because it's right here. Connects the downpipe to, are you getting it, Andy?
Yeah.
Connecting the downpipe to the full exhaust. The hard part is what I've heard being the O2s, which are kind of up there. And then also the V-band at the top. Because I think you have to take this bar out and then like shift the power steering rack around. Okay, got that out, Andy. So one of these nuts was actually a different size at the top. We got them out pretty easily, but it might mean that the turbo's been replaced, either the turbos or like the O2s or something, because these have been off before. Oh, that is not good. That is
all over the floor.
The gaskets everywhere. That's terrible. I'm gonna cut the audio out of that part. Not real tight.
Was that one in?
That's the spec. Okay. Alrighty, are we rolling? So I moved the power steering rack forward just a little bit. I took the one bolt out on this side, the passenger side, to be able to get enough room. Andy, you probably get a shot in here. In the gooch, you can see that there's a 13 mil. So on the top right, there's that 13 mil. That is one V-band, and back toward the back, there's another one hidden behind that O2 sensor. Those are the O2 sensors I gotta take off. I'm trying to figure out if I want to take the O2s off up there, or if that would be too hard. I think what people do is they take them down and then they take the O2s out. But at least the V-bands will be easy to get to up there. We'll get the V-bands broken loose and hopefully fish them out, which there should be a little bit of wiggle room. I haven't really looked it up too much, but hopefully there's enough wiggle room to kind of slide them out without messing up this full exhaust. No. We got one out. This is the old one versus the new one. I'm hoping, as you can see, the diameter is actually a lot bigger, so it can flow more air. There's obviously not a cat in it because it's catless. Hopefully this O2 will be a little bit easier getting in, and there's no cat, so that way we can hopefully feed it up a little bit easier and have more room up there on the reinstall. So we got the old ones out. They came out pretty well. There are some gaskets for the V-bands, but they're like clay gaskets is what we just read. So they don't look the best, but they don't look the worst currently in the turbo. So we're just gonna send it back in. Hopefully it'll seal well. We wanna make sure that the V-band sits on here straight. So pretty much how this works is that there's this little clamp, or the V-band, So this sits in the turbo itself, the hot side of it, and then this sits over top of both, so it clamps onto both parts, and then you put the bolt through here, which clamps it together without it allowing it to come out. So really easy design. We got to make sure that this is positioned where we can actually thread the bolt into it from up underneath the subframe. Positioning the O2s is going to be a little bit tricky since there's actually 4 of them. So we need to make sure we get the O2s on first, and then position it in there, and then get the V-band set.
Don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stare? Baby, you're wanted. Looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted. I know you never giving up unless it's real. A slippery slope, it's not enough to please you. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Says it's a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's tiny fair. Put you down and leave you dead, don't make them scared.
Alrighty, we got them pretty much up for the most part. Got the V-bands on the top. So what I did was, before I put the whole V-bands and everything up top, I put the O2 sensors, especially the top ones in, screwed those in, and I screwed the bottom ones in. We still have one more to do for this the driver's side. So once we tighten the V-bands up, O2s would be in all the way. Got to put this last one in, and then that's it. The ARM Catless downpipes don't actually have the bracket. So the stock ones had this weird bracket that was really tough to get to. Had to use some like wobble extensions and get it in there. I didn't disconnect any of the O2s, so I kind of had to just twist them a little bit to get them to work, but they'll be fine. One more O2, bolt up the exhaust, we'll be ready to start. New gaskets coming in. We got fresh hardware from ARM and the gaskets. They don't have new V-band gaskets, but like I said, it's like that weird clay gasket or something. I'll put a picture on the screen. We're gonna bolt these up with the new gaskets since the old ones were destroyed, as you saw earlier. And then I gotta put the entire cross member back, what do we call it? The little cross brace back on. And then the power steering rack, because we moved that out a little bit. Can't forget to do that. And we'll be ready to fire her up. This exhaust setup, it's completely stock minus the downpipe. So it's just the ARM Catless downpipe for reference. Not much different than either. Is it any louder?
No, not at all.
I don't think so. Let's warm up. I think it has to warm up for the valve though.
Well, as you can see, this one has exhaust coming out. This one doesn't. Okay, I think it might. Yeah, it's open now.
Oh, it's open.
Okay, there we go. Ah. Oh.
We gotta warm it up. You think muffler delete too? Make sure she's up temp, and then we'll give it the full sauce. Apparently, what I've heard is that you can tell from the downpipes to the non-downpipes. Quarter throttle.
No way.
Wow. Okay. Three quarter.
You do hear those turbos more.
Yeah.
Woo. Ah.
That's the shift beep, right? That's a lot. It went from first to second, and then went to third, and then it bombed. We went back down to second. I hope it, oh, is that on fire?
No, it had a lot of smoke. I mean, I hope it was good.
That looks like something's on fire. So, final thoughts of the ARM Catless Dowpipes on the N54 335i. I must say, after driving it a little bit up and down the street, we haven't done a full review of it. It definitely seems like it spools quicker, picks up a little bit faster on the low end, which is really nice. That car is a rebuilt title, so it needs a little bit of work. The exhaust note's not that much louder than stock. However, we might do a muffler delete on it to make it just a little bit louder. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. Make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. The E90, we got a couple more videos coming soon for that car. We got the actual correct bumper here and a few other cosmetic mods over in the corner. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.